Okay, hello everyone. Today I would like to review Chapter 2, Economic Consideration, Corrosion under Insulation. Okay, in this chapter, we will discuss about economic consideration, divided into three groups: statistical analysis, size of the issue, and the last one, key performance indicators. Okay. We will discuss about the economic consideration in this chapter, this second chapter, fundamental step in the management process of any corrosion under insulation or external corrosion control program is a rigorous review of the current plant status. This review should include steps to identify the current incident rate and potential incident rate, the impact of any failures on the process plant safety, and the environmental and financial performance. A clear demonstration of the benefits to be gained versus the potential cost of the maintaining the status quo is a key driver in ensuring senior management support for what can be a significant investment program in any refinery or petrochemical offshore or other process facility. Okay, in this subclause 2.1 about statistical analysis of inspection advice notes or recommendations, maintenance work orders, and historical records should be carried out to determine a base case for failures and potential failures due to CUI or external corrosion. This information is best presented as an analyzed picture, thus allowing year-by-year comparison. Further partition of this data can prove useful in assessing the business risk, ranking of the process units used in high-level prioritization. The number of CUI events that lead to a loss of containment or leakage in the first key statistical figure. Each one of these events is likely to have significantly contributed to a lost profit opportunity for a process facility, as sometimes they result in unplanned downtime. The number of CUI and external corrosion events that lead to an additional engineering or maintenance work requirements is the second key statistical figure. While each one is less likely to have a significant contribution to the lost profit opportunity, as downtime can be better managed and planned, they are a clear indicator of the underlying trend of CUI on the facility. Uh, 2.2, we will discuss about the size of the issue. There are many ways of quantifying the cost associated with CUI and external corrosion. When collecting the data to make such an analysis, it is important to consider every detail, however small, as the cumulative effect will have a significant impact over the life of a facility. Uh, what the key factors to be considered, we will discuss below. The first one, safety and integrity. It is difficult to assign a cost to the safety impact of a tree or external corrosion in such an evaluation. However, it should always be the number one priority, and any event that has a personal safety impact should be scored appropriately. And it's like, and then tree damage leading to a loss of containment of hydrocarbon gases and or liquids, or the release of the poisonous and otherwise dangerous gases and or liquids. For example, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, etc. will have very high associated costs if any personnel are injured and if there are facilities. The second, about environment. Environmental impact would include unscheduled flaring, noise losses to drains and water courses, air or soil pollution, and non-compliance with environmental regulation. In recent years, any breach in environmental regulation has resulted in severe penalties to operating companies. In addition to these penalties, the reputation of the involvement companies has suffered extensively. Okay, the third, revenue or production loss. The cost associated with any CUI or external corrosion event which impacts production rate or product quality should be calculated. Most facilities run a linear model for production, and this should be used in conjunction with the mid-cycle margin to calculate a production revenue loss. The evaluation should account for the volume of product loss requiring reprocessing or being downgraded. By using the mid-cycle margin, one can remove the influence of fluctuating margins on a year-by-year basis when fixing loss profit opportunities against operating and maintenance budgets. The fourth, reputation. Reputation may be considered to be a soft and internal company issue. However, it is a major company issue as its impact may outweigh the sum total of all other costs. Also, a potential loss of reputation may result in potential restriction on a company's license to operate. The total loss profit opportunity or LPO for a facility is the sum of all of the above. Typical examples are quoted in the case history section. It is important to remember that damage to a company reputation will have a negative impact on shareholder confidence, directly influencing a company's overall value. Okay, fifth, collateral damage cost. If a process line or a piece of equipment fail because of simple leakage and no other event occurred, then costing is simply the replacement cost of that item. If, however, another event occurs as a result of that leak, such as a fire and other equipment was damaged, then this must be accounted for in the evaluation. In some circumstances, environmental or cleanup costs should be considered, and this may be significant. Statistic online leak sealing costs. In certain situations, it may be acceptable to contain a leak or potential leakage area within an online leak sealing device. Each device will have an associated manufacturing and installation cost. However, hidden behind this, there may also be a cost of risk assessment to pitch such a device, and this should not be forgotten. Okay, seventh, repair or replacement, fabrication and installation costs. Repair and or replacement of the corroded equipment and piping are maintenance or projects costs depending upon the value of the item to be repaired or replaced. Emergency or replacement repairs are often performed as part of an unplanned outage. If items can be deferred to a period of planned maintenance or project activity, by using restricted fitness or continued service criteria, then it is important to capture this cost also. This cost should be annualized from the time of the evolution up to the next plane outage period. Key 8. Fitness for continued service. The cost of evaluating whether it is safe to leave an individual item of externally correlated equipment in service is not small. Based on the second key statistical figure referred to above, the value is likely to be large for a plane which has a high incidence of CUI or external corrosion. And the last one, ninth, on-stream inspection and NDE or NDT, non-destructive evaluation or non-destructive testing. Care must be taken with this value as only costs associated with a loss of containment, associated collateral damage, or those inspections associated with a specific external corrosion or CUI event, which warrants an inspection advice note or recommendation should be captured. Okay, this is the third um, criteria, key performance indicators. With any program in which statistical evaluation of event and financial performance is used as a method of enhancing justification, it will benefit the project cycle if key performance indicator KPI can be identified and used. In three programs, the statistical KPI could include but are not limited to the following items: number of leaks due to CUI or external corrosion, number of repairs, number of CUI saves, the risk reduction produced when an item is mitigated against CUI by inspecting and maintaining. And the last one, repri reprioritization, reprioritization of inspection due dates. Yeah, this is the last one. In CUI programs, the financial KPI could be items such as LPO as a result of CUI or external corrosion, maintenance repair costs due to CUI or external corrosion, and the last one, ranking of CUI or external corrosion in the facility revenue worst actor listing. Okay, thank you. This is the second uh, chapter from the corrosion under insulation books. Okay, once again, thank you very much. Okay, thank you.